Shout out to Little Uzi. Shout out to Fetty Wap. Shout out to everybody else in the 2016 SoundCloud era. But we're not talking about music today. We're talking about the UFC champions of 2016 and how they fare up against the champions of today. With that being said, Fight Fans, make sure to subscribe and clock in. Let's get ready to talk about some MMA. Some people might say 2016 was some of the best years of our life. I want you to look at me. I want you to make perfect eye contact with whatever platform you're watching this. This be your TV, your phone, your laptop, your leap pad. I don't know what you're watching on, but look at me when I say this. If those were some of the best years of your life, you peaked. I was 13 at that time. You think 13 is some of the best years of my life? No, brother. I was a string bean. I couldn't have weighed more than 100 pounds. Right now, I'm jacked to the bone. You guys can see the shoulders popping. Your mom sees the shoulders popping. Your tias in the backgrounds, they see the shoulders popping. There's one man in 2016 who brought everybody. All the UFC fans we have today is here because of one person. That is Conor McGregor, the GOAT of MMA when it comes to being the biggest MMA fighter of all time. I want to say this right now. We're going to break down how they were in 2016, not prime for prime, how they were in 2016 versus how the fighters are right now. And the first fighter in the flyweight division, we have Demetrious Johnson versus Joshua Van. Do I need to finish that sentence? Is Demetrious Johnson absolutely destroying that bum Joshua Van? Joshua, I break people's arm Van on accident. Joshua Van has to be one of the flukiest champions we have in the UFC today. And a lot of people are going to say, oh, what about Aljamain Sterling when he lost to Peter Yan? Aljamain Sterling got kneed in the dome. Joshua Van just blocked the kick, which is very routine, man. And he broke his arm on accident. How does that happen? It is literally a prayer to the gods. He might be cheating. Somebody check that motherfucker's bank account because he might be cheating. We got some magic, some luck of the gods. Someone check on the Pope because he was praying for the Chicago Bears to win, and the Chicago Bears threw a Hail Mary from fucking the parking lot and somehow make a touchdown. That is the same type of luck that Joshua Van had when he won the championship. Joshua Van is trash. He's going to get smoked by any of the next contender that comes up. I'm telling you right now, Demetrious Johnson, 2016 to Demetrious Johnson absolutely smokes Joshua Van. That's not even a competition right there. Next, this one hurts me. I'm not lying. This one, when I feel it in my chest, it makes me sad. We're going to have Cody Garbrandt, one-hit wonder. I don't know what, he's a bum. He's a bum. Even when he had the belt, he was a bum, a fraud. He was literally chicken grease. Absolutely terrible. He had one good win, and that's Dominic Cruz. I don't know how he became a champion. I know he was good back in the day, but it's like he's like that one kid that picks his nose. He's like the bully. He's bigger than anybody else. He was better back then. But once they figure him out, he's chicken me. He's mince me. He's getting beat up like a drum. Right now, we have Peter Yan as the champion. Peter Yan would put a beating on prime Cody Garbrandt. Peter Yan has nice boxing. Cody Garbrandt has sloppy boxing. We've seen him get chinned. We know his chin was suspect. We can use hindsight. His chin is suspect his whole career. Peter Yan will put him out cold. Took him to an absolute clinic. Made it look easy. I don't think Rob won around that fight. You think he wouldn't be able to do that to prime Cody Garbrandt? That bum? That Swiss cheese motherfucker? The guy who's probably going to be fighting a Nissan Gabe in less than a year? Don't give me that. Cody Garbrandt is going to get destroyed against Peter Yan. He was a fraud all along, and we knew it, and I knew it at the time. We saw the tattoos, we saw the aura he had, but then got chin-checked his next fight against TJ Dillashaw. So I'm picking Peter Yan to piece up Cody Garbrandt. That's 1-1 apiece. That's 1-1 apiece. Next, we have the featherweight division. Jose Aldo, not in his prime, let's get that clear, against Alexander Volkanovski. Who do I think wins there? I think they're both, at that time, not good fighters. They are good fighters, but where they used to be, not that good. Alexander Volkanovski, I do think, has aged worse than Jose Aldo. Because Jose Aldo was still making a title run into his 40s. Right now, Alexander Volkanovski's chin is like paper mache. You touch it, it crumbles. Jose Aldo, we seen him get knocked out. I don't think that much compared. We saw happen to Alexander Volkanovski, dropped multiple times, knocked out cold twice. I think that Jose Aldo would find a way to chin Volkanovski at his age right now. Prime for prime, I think Volkanovski is better. But right now, we're comparing the time versus the times. I think at that time, Jose Aldo was significantly better than Alexander Volkanovski because I think he aged better than Volkanovski. Volkanovski looks old right now, and you can see him losing. So I'm going to give it to the 2016 team. I think that Jose Aldo finds a way to get Alexander Volkanovski out of there. But next, we're at the 155 division now. Conor McGregor, the GOAT of MMA when it comes to press conferences. He will be facing Ilia Topuria. And I'm going to be honest, this is a Conor McGregor that did dirty things to Eddie Alvarez. And Eddie Alvarez, that's no slouch. Eddie Alvarez gets too much hate because of what Conor McGregor did to him. But remember, guys, this guy was a good champion. Yeah, he had one title defense. No, he didn't have a title defense. He won the belt. So he's a good champion because he won the belt. I think Ilia Topuria knocks out prime Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor doesn't have the ground game. I think Ilia submits him. I think striking for striking, they both can handle. I think his left hand isn't as strong as, Ilia Topuria's both of his hands. But I think Ilia Topuria is not going to want to strike with him because what's the point of two good strikers going at it? I think he's going to wrestle him because he knows he has the better wrestling and jiu-jitsu. Puts McGregor in a rear naked choke, chokes him out, or maybe takes him deep waters. We've seen Ilia Topuria has energy for deep waters. So again, I think this is one for 2026. I think Ilia Topuria absolutely smokes 2016 Conor McGregor. So right now we're looking tied. Pretty even. We have the closest matchup, in my opinion, of this whole fight. We have prime Tyron Woodley versus Islam Makhachev. This one is going to be close. Tyron Woodley, good wrestler. Islam Makhachev, good wrestling. Has good striking, but I don't think he has enough power to put anybody out at 170. I think this fight is razor thin. For wrestling, they're both going to cancel each other out. Striking for striking, I think Tyron Woodley's the more harder hitter, but Islam Makhachev is a cleaner striker. But I think, because we've seen at this point right now, Islam Makhachev get knocked out at the 155. Compared to Tyron Woodley, we've seen Tyron Woodley get knocked out by Jake Paul, but he fought Jake Paul 190 pounds. It took someone 190 pounds to cleanly flatline Tyron Woodley when the only person to do it, I believe, was Jake Shields back in the day. And right now, his chin was better than when he got older. So his chin is good right now in 2016. I think Tyron Woodley, I'm confident to say, Tyron Woodley lands that punch on Islam Makhachev and puts him out. So I'm going to give it to the 2016 group. I think Tyron Woodley can find that punch on Islam Makhachev just because Islam's defense isn't that good. Now we have one that's the easiest fight, in my opinion. Second easiest fight to Joshua Van versus Demetrius Johnson. We have Michael Bisping versus Khamzat Chimaev. Khamzat Chimaev put Dricus in a Kimura for 15 minutes. You think someone like Michael Bisping, a guy with one eye who became champ off a lucky knockout, is going to beat Khamzat Chimaev? Khamzat Chimaev bends him over and does unspeakable things to that one-eyed motherfucker in Michael Bisping. Michael Bisping is going to get graped. And that word rhymes with graped. That's why I said graped. I'm telling you right now, Michael Bisping gets finished in the first round. That's an easy win for 2025. We have Daniel Cormier, the light heavyweight champion, versus Alex Pereira. I think Alex Pereira gets it done against Daniel Cormier, and that is no disrespect to Daniel Cormier because he became a two-division champ later on in his career. But Daniel Cormier might be too small for Alex Pereira. Yeah, he got the wrestling. Yeah, he beat Rumble Johnson. You know what? I'm going to switch it mid-sentence right here, and I'm not going to edit this out. I think Daniel Cormier wins. I forgot that he beat people like Derek Lewis. He beat people like Rumble Johnson. People who can actually go size for size with Alex Pereira. And he made it look easy. This guy is a national champion wrestler. Who the hell was I thinking that Daniel Cormier would not out-wrestle Alex Pereira? That guy, he's good. My favorite fighter right now, a lot of people are going to say. I think that he just does not have the wrestling to keep up with Daniel Cormier. Yeah, Daniel Cormier's a little small, light heavyweight. If he gets tagged, he's getting knocked out. But I'm confident his wrestling can get past Alex Pereira. Give me a win for 2016. I think right now that's going to put it about even, which is good, because this is going to be the last matchup. The heavyweight division. Stipe Miocic versus Tom Aspinall. Who do I think wins? As of right now, I give it to Stipe. Why? Because right now, Tom Aspinall is unproven. He got pieced up by Cyril Gahn. He did. Don't lie with me, guys. He got pieced up. Before he got eye poked, it was not looking good for Tom Aspinall. It was looking like he was on the way to lose, and I didn't see him getting better. Maybe he could have knocked out Cyril Gahn. Who would have known? But I can only say what I see, and that is that he was losing Cyril Gahn. So I look at Stipe Miocic. A lot of people think it's a GOAT of the heavyweight division ever. I think he puts a beating on Tom Aspinall. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys agree with my picks, or am I absolutely delusional? Am I giving 2016 the win? But make sure you guys watch my last video on the rise and fall of Israel Adesanya and how he's an absolute bum now and he's washed. Link in the description down below. Don't forget to shoot a follow. But with that being said, guys, make sure to click the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.